How's it going, guys? This is Warren Inspire Ryan, and welcome to tonight's training. We're going to be having a breakthrough coaching session with confidence, guys. So, just going to give a quick shout out to everyone who's online. Not everyone, because there's over 100 plus people. But okay, let's give a big shout out to who we got in the house. We got Laura in the house. Hey, Laura, how's it going? We have Angel in the house. How's it going, Angel? We've got Amanda Hopkins, Antra Pillane, Deborah Little in the house. Guys, if you can hear me, put your hands up. So put your hands up if you can hear me. When I say put your hands up, I don't mean you really put your hands up in the air, but there's a button on the GoToWebinar where if you can hear me, perfect. People can hear me. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, guys, tonight is going to be a breakthrough. Tonight, we're going to go all in. But before we go all in, guys, I want to know what if you could have anything tonight. If I had a magic wand and I can give you anything that you want, in the chat box, I want you to type in the chat box, what do you want from tonight's webinar? It's based on confidence. Getting that confidence to be successful in your business. So what would you like? If I had a magic wand, what would you like from tonight? So just wait for your questions to come in, guys. So what do you want tonight, guys? Write it in the chat box below so that you can give me the ingredients so that I can give you the right food tonight. What do you want from tonight? So in the question section, guys. Okay, so we've got questions coming in. So to believe in myself. So Marion wants to believe in myself, to know how I can make others see what I see. I like that, Angel. Build my confidence to talk to people. I like this, Samantha. So you want to be able to believe in yourself. You want to be able to get people to see what you see. You want to be able to build your confidence to talk to other people. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, so that's great. That's great. So guys, tonight I'm going to give you the tools and strategies to understand your mind so that you can manage how you feel and you can create the beliefs that are going to give you the confidence that you need in your life. So I'm just going to switch my webcam on so that you can see me as well. So hopefully you can see me right now, guys, as well, which is great. Just going to close this down 2 seconds. Perfect. Okay, so your life will never be the same again. Would you like to be confident speaking at business presentations? So is there anyone on this webinar tonight who gets nervous when you have a business presentation? You're so nervous, your palms are sweating. You don't know what, it comes to you speaking and what you planned, it just doesn't come out the way that you planned it. And you're so fearful. Would you like to be confident, authentic, to be able to be yourself? You know, the person who you are when you're chatty and you're with your friends, to be that person when you're delivering your business presentations to people. Would you like to be confident sharing your story? So a lot of people sometimes feel ashamed or embarrassed to share their story, but you know, in business, especially with network marketing, people buy you. They buy you. So it's so important that we can strategically use our story so that we can connect with other people. So therefore they know you, like you, but most importantly, trust you. So to have that ability, the confidence to be able to share your story so that people feel like, yeah, I feel like I know you. I feel like I know you. Would you like to overcome the fear of public speaking? So a lot of people, public speaking is the #1 most feared thing to do in the world. People would rather die than speak at the funeral. People fear public speaking. Would you like to have the confidence to be able to be yourself, to get on that stage? Whether it's be getting on a stage or speaking to a prospect one-on-one where you're confident, you're just being yourself, you're not trying to be anybody else. And the beauty of that is that you can't fail being yourself. You can't fail being yourself. Just going to turn this phone off. Like, you can't fail being you. But just imagine having that confidence. And would you like to be confident speaking to strangers? I know someone said that in the questions. That's what they want, to be able to have the confidence to speak to people that you don't know. How do you turn a stranger into a friend? How would you build relationships with people that you don't know? Would you like to have the confidence to be able to approach anyone? If yes, then this is what I'm going to give you tonight as well. And would you like to be confident in being a success in your business? A lot of us have a fear of success. You have to be confident enough to be able to say, do you know what? I'm going to go to the top of my company. I'm going to get to the top. Watch me. And build that confidence inside of you. And that creates the belief. And then you get there. So, Valentus, master your mindset. 80% is psychology. 80% is psychology. So, just out of curiosity tonight, guys, I want to ask you this. Where are you currently ranked, okay, on the business program? Where are you currently ranked? And I'll ask you a two-part question. So the first one, where are you currently at the moment? So we've got, okay, let me quickly look. Okay, so we've got rubies, emeralds, platinums, ruby, emeralds, gold, ruby. So most are rubies. Fantastic. And on the business plan, guys, where would you like to be? Where would you like to be on that business plan? Where are you going to be? Triple diamond, Gemma, like it. So triple diamond. Where would you like to be, guys? Diamond at the top, Tracy, I love it. Triple diamond, crown ambassador. Triple diamond, diamond, triple diamond. I like this, guys. I'm so happy because, like, sometimes, you know, whenever I coach someone or coach a team, you don't want to coach everyone. Like, tonight, I want to coach those people who want to get to the top, who see no ceilings. Because I'm telling you right now, guys, with network marketing, you have the model to be a success. All you have to do is work on your mindset. 80% of the success is your own psychology. And then you can build the confidence up. You can have the mental skills to succeed and get to the top. So I'm talking to those people that are listening tonight that want a breakthrough. They're ready to step up. You're ready to step up your game and be the best you can be. So those who said triple diamond, let's see if you can go down. Let's see if you can come up to, like, what's stopping you from going up to blue diamond or royal diamond? What's stopping you? The only thing that's stopping you is your own belief. 80% is mindset. 80%, guys, is mindset. If we can teach you how to use your mind, you can remove those limited beliefs and get you where you need to be. Because there are no ceilings. So, guys, before I go in, I really want to share my story so you guys get to know who I am. Because I'm guessing a lot of you don't know who I am. So I want to really share my story. And when I share my story, you can say, wow, I can relate to this, this, and this, and you can see where I've come from to where I am right now. So let me go to the next slide. So this lovely, lovely megabus where it says pound on the side, I think that's false advertising because I haven't seen a megabus that you can get it for £1. But anyway, back in 2013, I made a journey from Bristol, where I was living, where my family live, and I got on a coach, a megabus, and I had £400 to my name, and the megabus was £5. I was like, yes, £5 megabus. And if you've ever been on a megabus, you know what it's like, right? Just luxury. And I'm joking, it's not. Like, I was crouched up in this megabus with this massive dream to become an international speaker and to reach 1 million lives in 5 years. I had no idea on how it was going to happen. I just had £400 to my name. I had the mega bus. I put a tweet out on Twitter that I was looking for a room, and some random woman said they had a spare room. I took it, and the room was £300 a month, no deposit. So I had the £400. I went to London, right? I went to London and didn't know anyone. And obviously, if you've never been to London before, it's just crazy. It's manic. They don't talk to you. They just walk past you. It's just 100 miles per hour. And my plan when I was in London was to become an international speaker and to reach 1 million lives and to create a coaching business. But I had no experience. So what I did was I was working in a part-time job, which is a promo job, where I was, the annoying people that are like giving you like samples of things in the street? That was me. And I did that role because, one, it paid just enough for my rent and rice and peas with no chicken. Guys, I had no chicken, okay? Rice and peas. So bare food, okay, bread and butter, and it paid just my rent. But what it also did as well, it took me outside of my comfort zone to be able to speak to people on the street. So I was using it for me more than what I was getting paid for. And I was only working 4 or 5 hours per day. And when I would get home, I would work on myself. Like literally every day, I would work on my psychology, my mindset. And the reason why I had to work on myself was because my dream, my vision, my ambition that I had, I didn't currently have the right belief system to create it. So what I had to do was I had to recondition my mindset to go from, actually, I can't do, no, I can, and I'm doing it. Because what happened, guys, I grew up on quite a rough council estate. My mother had me at 17 years old. And at 17, you're still a child, right? So as a child, I witnessed things a child shouldn't see. I witnessed my mum being abused by men. I witnessed my mum going on to drugs such as crack cocaine and heroin. Then I went into care when I was 8 years old. So you can imagine a child is a sponge and we absorb everything around us. So you could only imagine what my mindset was like growing up. And then when I was 18 years old, I made it professional with a football team called Bristol Rovers. And I was like Drake, oh my God, started from the bottom, now I'm here, I've made it. Yes, yes. In the club, a bottle of Grey Goose, thinking I'm living this high life. But deep inside, I didn't love who I was. I was always trying to impress people. I was always trying to be liked. People loved me for who I was trying to be. But I always knew my truth, and that ate away at me. And what happened, guys, is that I went through depression when I was 21 years old. But that depression was my catalyst for changing my whole life. I got released from my football team and everything went downhill. I was in a job, I was working in a 9-to-5 job, getting paid £7 per hour. Never questioned it. I had to go on holiday in certain times of the year because of the rota. And then this is when I was going through my depression, and I got to a rock bottom in my life where I said, I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more. And it's amazing. Looking back at it now, all the dots connect. So when I got to that place where I was like, I can't do this no more, I had a phone call the following day. And that phone call was an opportunity to work in America, to coach football in America to children. So I left the UK within a week of that phone call. I flew out to America and I was living in family homes all around. I went to 18 different states. And if you've got a British accent, guys, and you go to America, you're like famous, right? So when I went over there, even though I was going through depression, I was so distracted by my new environment, and people were like, oh my God, are you from England? And I'm like, jolly-o, yes I am, putting it on. And they're like, oh my God, do you know Harry Potter? And I'm like, I think I do. Oh my God. So I'm getting all of this love, all of this attention from all the children. They're like, oh my God, Warren, you're my favorite coach. And that for me was my point in my life where I was like, you know, I'm not going to take medication. I'm going to find the root cause of my depression. And then it sent me to YouTube. And because I wanted to get really fit, I went to Chicago, and all the guys in Chicago had 8-packs. And when you go to America for the first time, there's supersized me. So you go to White Castle, you go to Taco Bell's, you go to all of those restaurants. I was going there. I was eating those foods. I was like, you know, we don't get this in the UK. Super large me and all supersized me and going all out. Then I got a bit of a gut, and I was like, okay, these guys that I've got 8-packs, like Baywatch. It was like Baywatch guys. I'm walking. I'm like, I need to put my top back on. Anyway, I was like, do you know what? I want to go and get an 8-pack. So I went onto YouTube and I typed in motivational music like Eminem, you know, like lose yourself. And I don't know the lyrics, but you know what song we're talking about. So I started searching for these songs, and I came across a video by Eric Thomas, and it said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I was like, do you know what? This video, when you watch the video, it's like, you think you want to be successful. Yeah, I want to be triple diamond, or I want to get to the top. I want to, but it's only a want. It's not a need. And if your life was on the line, you would make it happen. And it's that need, because in life we always get our needs. So this video really hit home to me, and I was like, wow, do you know what? I've always wanted to look after my family and give them the best possible life and live life, but I've only given 50%. Anyway, Eric Thomas, this man, I'm interested in this guy, so I'm watching more videos, and I see this one video when he's on the stage, right? He's on the stage, and he's a bit American, so he's like, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy E.T. And I'm like, from England, so I'm a bit like, okay, calm down, just a little bit, calm down. But then he started talking, and I saw the audience. They were just like, they were so like engaged, hanging on their chairs. And he was sharing his story. He was like, my mom was on drugs. I came from like a council estate. And I was in my head, I was like, don't do that. No, don't tell them that. They're going to use that against you. They're going to patronize you. They're going to laugh at you. They're going to judge you. But then at the same time, I was saying, me too, me too, me too. And at that point in my life, I realized that the past that I thought I was ashamed of, I was only ashamed of it because of the meaning that I given it, or the meaning that society gave my past. I thought I wasn't good enough. I thought this is why I was shy. I was shy because I didn't love who I was. And when you change how you see something, you can change the meaning. And when you change the meaning, you change the feeling. That moment in my life, I was like, you know what? Wow, I can use my story to help others, people that are still suffering. I'm going to find the root cause to be able to live life on my terms, regardless of where you come from. I'm going to create my own blueprint. I'm going to give my children a life that I've never had. I'm going to help 1 million people in this world in the next 5 years. That's what I said to myself after watching that video. And then I shared my story online, and on Twitter it went from like 200 followers to 50,000 followers. I had people from around the world saying, Warren, I don't know who you are, but it's 3 a.m. I'm crying because I was about to end my life, and I read your story. That moment, I knew that was my purpose. That was my why. Do you know, we talk a lot about it in our businesses. You have to have a strong why, a why that is bigger than yourself. And that was my why. I was like, I'm going to help these people. I'm going to help 1 million people. I want to give them the tools and strategies to live life on their terms, regardless of their current situation or whatever they've gone through in their past. I'm going to give them the tools. I'm not going to give them the fish. I'm going to teach them how to fish. So, you know, what happened was, before I helped anyone, I had to help myself. I had to change my programming, my beliefs. I went from like literally having low standards, because that's what I was used to. You don't miss what you haven't experienced. To then surrounding myself with successful people, learning their language, understanding how the mind works so that I could recondition my mindset. And then when you take control, like when you control your mind, You're in control. But the problem is most of us are unaware of it. And what happens is our parents or society or your circumstances then becomes in control of your mind. And then you're just like a bag in the wind. You have no control. You're just going where life takes you. So fast forwarding, guys, coming back to London, okay, remember I said to you about London? I was living in London. I was studying financial education. I was studying my mindset. I was working on my why every single day. I created this environment which was going to allow me to create this blueprint, this belief, so I could start achieving the things that I always wanted in my life. And it all started to happen one by one. And what happened, guys, even for my son, you know, my son was one a few days ago. He's called Noah. I put him in my journal at the start of my journey that I'm going to meet the one and I'm going to have a son, because I grew up with no dad in my life. And I just knew in my heart that I'm going to meet the right person and I'm going to have that relationship that I've craved my whole life. And it happened within that 5-year mark. And I'm telling you this, guys, because once you control your mind, everything happens the way you want it to happen. I moved to London, guys. No one knew who I was. I studied my mind. I went from coaching for free, coaching for free, going to schools, colleges, universities, saying don't pay me anything, and just started adding massive value, getting kids in school who were shy to being confident. Like the shyest person in the class, getting them to stand up in front of 30 individuals and saying, hey, this is my name and this is what I'm passionate about. And the teachers are like, oh my gosh, Warren, that person hasn't spoke for like years. And it didn't just happen with children, it happened with teachers, it happened with people in like just mums and dads, people that have never used their voice before. So this was my first, let me go back, this is my first ever event that I did. And this event that I did was, no one gave me an opportunity when I first started. So I created my own event and I used the power of networking. So when I was out and about, Costa, Starbucks, on a train, tube, I was speaking to people. I was sharing my why, this mission that I was on. I'm going to reach 1 million lives. Get on board. Let's do this. Let's make this happen. And what happened, guys, is that I got in connection with 4 speakers and we all brought 10 people to an event. And the event was called the Prove You Exist event. And from this event, we had 50 people attend. Those 50 people were like, wow, this mission, this movement that you're creating is wow. Wow, wow, wow. How do we get on board? Then our second event was 300 people. You know, and this was the power of the psychology, guys, the mindset. We try and get these things in our life without working on ourselves first. And then from doing that, guys, what happened was this picture that you see right now, this is like the pinnacle of like my career so far. It was that I used to walk through this hotel, this Hilton hotel in Edgware Road. I used to walk through it every single day saying, one day I'm going to do an event in this hotel. I don't know how, but I will. 2 years after, it happened back in December. We had 1,000 people attend this event from all over the world, from Dubai to India to America. They came to this event. And for me, it was like, wow, it was like, you know, when you have faith in the process, when you can step forward without seeing it with your naked eye, but you have faith, you can see it already in here, and you have the right mindset, you make it become a reality. And if you talk to anyone who's successful, they will tell you the things they wrote down and achieved. And it happens, you know. So what's happened, guys, I'm now an international speaker. I speak all over the world. I've spoken in 4 different continents, spoken in Vietnam, in Antigua, in America. We're doing an American tour. We're going another tour in LA in June. So we're going all over the world, coaching people the art of communication, how to be confident, how to be you. You know, we live in a world where you're born you, fearless, confident, and then you're conditioned to be like everybody else. So what we do is just go, okay, so we see the conditioning, we see where you have fears, we remove those fears, we show you how to do it, and then you can start being who you are at home. You know that person who your partner loves, You know, your friends, who your friends like, being that person, whether it be on a stage, whether you'll be speaking to someone who's interested in your business, just being yourself. And this is what we've created, is Fearless Speaking Academy, and we do this all over the world. So I love working with network marketers. Why do I love working with network marketers? One, because I think every network marketer has read The Secret and they're into self-development already. They're coachable. Like, people that are in network marketing are coachable. Right, you're coachable. You're in a place where you read the books, it all makes sense. And what I love most is that the vehicle. If you use your products and you believe in your products 100%, you will be a success in your company. Because it's not even selling no more. It's like, hey, there's a restaurant down the road called Luigi's. They do amazing pizzas. Do you feel like I'm selling that to you? No. And this is what happens, guys. When you 100% believe in what you do, that's how it comes across. Because people don't like to be sold to, right? People want to buy. So when you use your products, believe in your products, that's a scent. That's attractive. People come to you. People trust you. And what I love about network marketing is that there's so many people in network marketing that if you just coach them the right way, they will be phenomenal leaders. They will be phenomenal leaders. They will build strong, strong teams with depth and width. Because what I love as a mindset coach, what I like is that a lot of us have all of us have an amazing mind, but 90% of us don't know how to use it effectively. Some of us are confident in being not confident. So if someone has the manual, someone has the know-how to use the mind, they can jump in the driver's seat. Because the vehicle, especially with your company as well, like Beth sent me some videos and the compensation plan is incredible. Amazing, phenomenal. So guys, if you are 100% sold on what you do, on the products, on the business, you are in a phenomenal place, because you can then, like, there's no cap, there's no ceiling, and you're coachable, so you're willing to learn. And you know 80% of success is mindset. 80. Then 20 is mechanics. 80% is mindset. So if we spend more times on ourselves, I'm talking like if you come from a 9-to-5 job, maybe that you don't have that much money in your life because you've been in a 9-to-5 job. This is my case. When I first got into coaching, I had mental limited blocks on money. I could only make £7 an hour or £10 an hour. Then I go through these different stages where I went from coaching for free to £10,000 for my coaching program. That was only possible from replacing those old beliefs, those money beliefs. And when I started to build up a relationship, a good relationship with money, where I wasn't a slave to money, I wasn't no longer working for money. I started to make it from doing something that I loved and something that was meaningful. When you start to create these new beliefs, you can then go from that 9-to-5 mindset where you're panicking about getting the paycheck at the end of the month to being in a place where you have an entrepreneur mindset. And when you have an entrepreneur mindset, what that does, guys, is that you then realize you don't get paid for your time. You get paid for the value you put into that time. So that means maybe when you first start out, like a 9-to-5 person will be like, do you know what? I'm doing all of this stuff. I'm doing a lot of retail. I've got a lot of people in my downline, but I'm not making much money. A 9-to-5 person will give up. But when you have the entrepreneurial mindset, you know you're building the foundations. That what you're doing now, it's an investment. And then the return, like when that seed starts to grow, you have your own fruit on your own tree and your family, and you can give away that fruit, but that's your tree. And that's it. This is what I love working with people that are in network marketing, because if you believe in it and you're coachable and you're in a place where You have your why in place where you're like, I'm ready to do this. I'm ready. I'm putting the work in. I'm going to make this happen. My family's life depends on this. I'm going to spend more time with my family. I'm going to make it a must. You have the perfect vehicle. And you break it down: network marketing, network marketing, network, build relationships, be genuinely interested in people. Be genuinely interested in people. Not, oh, I'm going to say hi to you because I want you to be in my team. Be like, build relationships so they say, wow, you've taken the time to get to know me. And when you have that relationship, then they like to be around you, and then they become interested. And then when you have that feeling like I could give them my house keys, or they could give me their house keys, that's when there's trust. That's when you can introduce the business to them because you know them. So networking, I do this every single day. A big part of my success is networking. I network with everyone. If I'm out of the house, I'm acknowledging, I'm smiling. Hey, how's it going, Monica, behind Starbucks? Why are you not smiling? Why are you not smiling? I just do crazy stuff like that, and then she starts smiling, and then we just build rapport, and we're friends. And then she wants to add me on Facebook. But I've done that from since I moved to London. Every single day, just network, 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 build relationships, build relationships, build relationships. And then the marketing side was, you've got to be seen, right? You have to be seen. The marketing is that the products that you're using to make it visible on social media, but not in a spammy way, in a way that people see what you're doing, they see your results, and you journal. You're visible. And this is what I did to grow the Fearless Speaking Academy, was that I was visible, showing it. At the start, people were like, oh, I don't want to be a speaker. Or like in the UK, being a speaker wasn't a big thing. But I was like, no, being a speaker was like you could have your own stage like Beyonce and entertain and have crowds and have high energy, and to do whatever you want to do is cool. So I started to do all of that. And people were like, oh my gosh, wow, I want to be a speaker. So the marketing side is getting yourself out there so people can see what you're doing and how you live your life. So guys, the inner superhero. We all have an inner superhero. Okay, we all have one. We all have someone inside of us who is confident, who is so confident, who is fearless. But in order for us to get this inner superhero out, we have to tap into our mind so that you can create the right beliefs to allow the super inner hero out of the cage that it's been locked in. Because a lot of us have blended in like a seen but not heard through survival, because the mind's main responsibility is just to keep you alive. So therefore we just become like, we lose our confidence, because if you're too confident, you could be a target. But in 2017, it's okay to stand out. A saber-toothed tiger is not going to come out of the woods and go, I'm going to eat you. So it's about releasing that inner superhero that you have inside of you, that fearless person who has the shoulders back, chin up, and says, look, this is who I am. This is who I am. Not arrogant, but just comfortable in being you, comfortable in your skin. When you look in the mirror, you like what you see. You're not looking for your faults. You're looking at what you love about yourself. You walk different, talk different. So we want to get that out tonight. We want to get that superhero out of you, that fearless person that's inside of you. The person that doesn't care about being judged. The person who knows deep down that you can't fail being you. Like, you can't fail being yourself. And when we realize that, we stop trying to be somebody else. We just be ourselves. So guys, a lot of my coaching is very practical. You know, when I do seminars or we do events, it's very practical, because when you do it, or when you can see someone go through the process, it has a bigger impact. It's like, wow, okay, it's not just theory. It's like swimming. You know, like if you want to learn to swim, you can read all of the books, but if you don't get in the pool, you're never going to be able to swim. So this live coaching, what I'm going to do now, guys, with everyone who's watching right now, we've got a lot of people in the house. Everyone who's watching right now, I'm going to pick someone, okay? And we're going to go live together. And for everyone who's watching at home and listening at home, you're just going to see the breakthrough. You're going to see them when they first come on. They're going to be nervous because the mind is outside their comfort zone. And they're a bit like, oh my God, what's he going to ask me? You're going to feel nervous. But I know there's people that are watching this right now who really want to have a breakthrough. And you'll have a feeling, a gut feeling inside of you like, this is me. I need to be able to do this. So this coaching is that I want to just see how quickly we can get you from being like, oh my God, to being that inner, allowing that inner superhero to come out. So what's going to happen, guys, is that I need to escape of this. What's going to happen is that I'm going to look at all of the attendees. By the way, we've got a lot of Amandas in the house. So what's going to happen, guys, is I want you to put your hands up. Okay, put your hand up, not yet. Put your hand up if you haven't spoken live on a webinar before and you have a fear of public speaking. Oh my God. If you have a fear of public speaking, you haven't spoken on a webinar before, put your hands up. If you're ready, okay, there's no time like now. Whoever does it is going to get value, guys. People have to pay for this coaching, right? You're going to get this free coaching right now. Okay, guys, break through it. If you've never done this before and you want to be confident, being yourself, I want you to put your hands up. Okay, flash your hands up and down so I can see the hands going up and down. But you've got to be in a place where this is going to scare you. So if I unmute you and you're like, hey, what's going on, Warren? And you're just confident, I'm like, okay, cool. You've already got it, Missy. So Joanne Roberts, okay. This is what I love because everyone who I pick, I was supposed to pick you, Joanne. So, Joanne, unmute your mic. And we're going to be live. Hello, Joanne? Hello? Joanne? I can't hear you, Joanne. Okay, for some reason, John, I can't hear you. Let me unmute somebody else. Okay, who else has got their hands up, guys? Flash your hands, flash your hands, flash your hands if you're ready to be coached right now. Okay, Jade Snowden. Jade, unmute your mic and you're going to be live. Hello?
No.
Jade, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so I'm just checking the line. Is the line okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Jade. First
God.
question. Are you nervous? Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Good. Because Jade, your life right now is about to change. Get ready for it, okay? So first question I'm going to ask you, Jade. On a scale, Jade, okay, 10 being like really confident, like, oh, and 0 being like, why on earth did I just put my hands up? That being a 0, where are you currently on the scale?
About 3 or 4.
3 or 4. Okay, so let's go with 4. Okay, so you're a 4 on that scale. And tell me a bit about, like, when did you join the company?
October.
You joined in October, and how are you finding it? Like, what are you struggling with?
The confidence, the talking, people.
Confidence in talking to people. And tell me a little bit about, like, kind of your home life. Are you married? Who do you live with?
I have 3 children.
You live with your 3 children?
Yeah.
Are you confident around them?
Yeah. Yeah, I have to be. Show me who's.
Show 'em who's boss, right? Show 'em
Yeah.
who's, otherwise they will run riot. Okay, so Jade, so what I know right now is that you're confident in your comfort zone. You're confident at home, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So we need to make you confident in certain situations. Like, could you approach someone that you don't know out and about and build a relationship with that person?
No.
No. How would you feel if you did that?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I go, why would they want to talk to me? Why would
Yeah.
they think I'm a no?
Yeah. Do you know what? And the thing is, you're not alone there. So many of us are afraid of talking to people that we don't know. Like if you go in the street and you see people, they avoid eye contact because they're just afraid of making a fool of themselves, being strange, and the list goes on. So Jade, I want to ask you a question. Are you ready to break through this and to have confidence in your life, in your business?
Yep.
Where are you currently in your like? Where are you ranked currently in Valentus now?
Emerald.
You're an emerald, okay? And where would you like to be?
Uh, well, blue diamond near the top.
Well, blue diamond. Blue diamond?
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you have to do to get there?
Build a team.
Build a team. And do you have anyone in your downline now?
Yeah, I have two.
Two people. Okay. How many people do you think you would need to get to blue diamond?
Quite a few.
Yeah. What's the why? Why, like, like, what keeps you consistent? Why are you doing this?
For my children, for a better life, to show them independent. Anything you work for, you get. They can
Yeah.
better themselves. I didn't do well at school, so
Well, I can join you on that one. So Jade,
and I'm just so it's, I want to show them that you don't have to be the cleverest to do well.
yeah. The thing is, you know what? I think everyone's intelligent, but in different way, in different departments. You know, people are judged on how they can maybe climb a tree, and they're a fish. So it's just putting yourself in the right environment, and you thrive, Jade. So regardless if you didn't do well in school or not, it's just 9 times out of 10 we're in our wrong environment, and we're trying to climb a tree, but we're a fish, and we're supposed to be in the water. So that belief you've got to put into you is that no, you are intelligent, right? You're here tonight. You put your hand up to do this live coaching, and I can feel how nervous you are, and I can see how comfortable you're actually getting now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your why is that, and is it a want or is it a need? Like, do you need to give your family, your children, the best life possible? Is it a need for you, Jade?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a want. It's a, I'm going to make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a pretty big why. You know, that having that why where you know what, your children will get so much from you just from watching mummy, seeing you go out there, break down these fears, be confident, and your children are like, I want to be just like my mum. My mum's my role model. How would that make you feel, Jade?
The proudest mum.
Yeah, that's just one part of your why. It's a very strong part of your why on why you're going to get to Blue Diamond. Okay? And then it even goes bigger than that. Jay, what if you could help other people out there who are nervous, who wasn't confident, who are not living the life that they need to be living? What if you inspired them? What if you helped hundreds of thousands of people in your business? How would that make you feel then?
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So The only thing that's stopping you, Jade, is this fear that you have. You not being confident enough. That's the only thing that's stopping you. And the great thing is, Jade, is that it's in here. It's in your mind. So you can change it. You don't always have to be shy or not confident. You can create that belief. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Are you ready to break through it?
Yep, I am.
Let's do it. Okay. So first of all, shake yourself out. Shake yourself out. Shake your body out. Get in the zone. Get comfortable, Jade.
I'm doing it.
Come on, Jade. Guys, give us some let's see some feedback. Amazing girl. You just made me cry. People want to hear it. They want to supporting you, Jade. This is what I love. This is what I love about humans. You know, they can feel that you're breaking through this fear right now. So, Jade, what I do, okay, so a lot of stuff that I do at my seminars as well is to really just break through it so that I can show you that fear is not real. Fear is just false evidence appearing real. It's not real. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So I want you to the first things first, okay? Sometimes in life we've got to make a fool of ourselves. Are you happy to make a fool of yourself if it means that you can be successful and you can give everything that you want for your children, time, health, education?
I suppose.
I suppose. Are you willing to do this or what?
Yeah.
Come on, Jade. Come on. Okay. This is so funny. Jade, you're going to love me. Okay. At the end, you're going to love me. Promise that. So, Jade, it's going to be very quick rounds, okay? Very quick rounds. We're going to play an accent competition, okay? We're going to do different... Oh, Jade, oh my God. But we're going to break through this fear. I just want to show you, Jade, that you can be confident whenever you want to be confident. And the more you do it, you then become it. So, Jade,
Okay.
we're going to get everyone online who's watching online right now, guys. Everyone who's watching online, give us an accent, okay? I'm going to play along with you as well, Jade. So I'll do it. So we're going to have a bit of a competition. Okay, so first of all, okay, this is a good one. Okay, Amanda said we're going to do a Scouse accent, Jade. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
Okay, good. So, do you want me to go first or you to go? Yeah, you go first.
Okay.
Okay.
Calm down. Calm down. Right. Okay. I can't think about it.
You can. Just speak.
I can't think how they talk.
Wait, just do your whatever you think in your head. Just do it. That it doesn't have to be right. Just do what you think.
It comes to my ears. Calm down. Calm down. That's a bit insulting. Sorry to all the Scouts. I don't think they all do that. They're all.
So Jade, what's happening right now, guys? When we come outside of our comfort zone and we do things that could make ourselves like we could make a fool of ourselves. We justify it to everyone. We say, oh, we can't do it, or we don't need to justify it. We just need to do it and have fun and be a kid again. Yeah, to allow that inner superhero, that inner child to come out. We just need to have fun doing it. Like me and you were best friends. Okay, Jade.
Okay.
Ready for it? So I'll go, okay? Look, when I proper go for it. Like I'm in the mode. You ready for it? All right, mates.
Okay.
Can I have some chicken and a can of Coke, please, mates? Come from West Derby, mates. Liverpool, calm down. What do you mean calm down? What do you mean calm down? Okay, that's the Scouts. Okay, I think I've won that one. Okay, we're gonna go for the next. Next one's gonna be, we're gonna do the French. So you don't have to speak French, but the French accent when they speak English. You ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Ah, oui, yes. Ah, oui, oui, madam. Ah, you look wonderful, beautiful. Oui, oui.
Okay, that was all right. Where are you from? Are you from like London?
I'm from Kent.
Kent. Okay, accents used around down south. Okay, because it was like a French South London. Oui, oui. Okay, so my turn. Okay, I come from France. The football in France is good. Uh, bonjour, ça va? Bonjour, ça va? I come from France. French is got good wine. Okay. Okay, so that was a bit kind of went off a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. Last one. Okay. Last one. A lot of people are putting it. The Irish accent. Jade, are you ready for the Irish accent?
Ah, good idea, George. Who do think? Tink, tink. Ah, good day, tink. So I'm so rubbish at accents.
Don't say you're rubbish. Go for it. Don't justify it. Just do it. Don't do it again, but don't justify it.
Okay. Ah, good day to you all. Good day. We go. Who do think? Think.
That's so cool.
Um,
Thing is, even if you're bad at it, it's good. It means you're getting like, you have like the minerals. You have I'm gonna say the balls. You have the balls to do it. Okay, you've done it. My turn. Okay, you ready? All right, mate.
God.
Right, mate. Your man said that. Did your man say that? I thought your man said that, boy. Come from Dublin, like Dublin. I fight you for a fight from you. I fight you for a fight. Okay, so that's the first round. Okay. To be able to do this, Jade, you're pretty confident. Guys, give your feedback below, guys. Give your feedback. What do you think so far of Jade? Don't go, girl. This is it. We are stepping ourselves out there. We're making it happen. People are going, awesome, amazing, you're doing fab. Love it. Love this. Brilliant. I love this. Everyone's loving it. She's getting confident. Oh, Jade's getting confident. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I love this. Amazing, amazing. Really well.
They're being polite.
No, Jade, listen. We have to learn to receive, okay? Receive this. Don't just say, oh, they're being polite. You're improving right now. Okay, so that's the first round. You've made it, like you've put yourself outside your comfort zone. You've done accents. A biggie, Jade, okay, is when we sing. When we sing, I know, especially if you can't sing. Oh my gosh, that's the more fun we have. But if you can sing, think how easy it's going to be when you speak to maybe a prospect or you speak at a business presentation. If you can sing to people that you don't know on a live webinar, there's a lot of things that like you can do after this. So are you ready to sing with me?
I am.
Okay, so out of all the songs that I could think about, just something just popped in my head. That song is I'm a Barbie Girl.
That's quite fitting for me, actually. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life is plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair and dress me everywhere.
Imagination. Imagination. Life is your creation.
Okay.
Come on, Barbie, let's go, Barbie. You know what I did, Jake? When I first had to overcome that fear of being judged, I went into a restaurant and I started singing. Just imagine that. I went into a restaurant, a very posh, pinky in the air restaurant. I went into the middle. I started to sing. Strumming my pain with his finger. I didn't even know the lyrics, but I just sung. Do you know what? The first time I did that, that was my breakthrough. It hurt like hell. It was like, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. People are watching me, they're judging me. All of my street credit is going out the window. But then the more you do it, people at home, write this down. The more you do it, you then get comfortable in an uncomfortable situation. And the people that do the best in life, they're the ones who can operate in those places where you can become confident, comfortable in an uncomfortable situation. Okay, so Jay.
Yeah.
Okay, the last bit of the coaching that I want to do, okay, the last round of this is the more serious stuff. So we've sung, you've got Literally a big fun from me through both rounds. You've absolutely smashed it. People are like, sing it, Jade, go for it, Jade. Woohoo, go girl. This is what it's about, right? This is what it's all about, right? You can do that. So when it comes to speaking on stage or a business presentation, you have got the confidence where people are like on the edge of their seats, they're listening to you, they're like, wow, I see why you joined this company. And do you know what? I'm in the same situation. I want to give my family more time. I want to be able to build the foundation. How do I get on board? You're going to give them that permission, that belief from you being comfortable speaking on that stage. When you're speaking to anyone, you're having that confidence, just be able to be yourself, Jade. Do you feel more relaxed now?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Where are you on the scale now?
I'd say an 8.
Okay, so guys at home, she went from 3 to an 8, which is pretty impressive in less than like 5 minutes. 3 to an 8. This is it, guys. You know, sometimes we get a no from someone on the street, or it goes awkward, and we're like, we're never going to do that again. But then you do it again. If you do it again and again and again, you become comfortable, and then you can actually, like, you don't get offended. You don't have a fear of rejection. It allows you just to be yourself. Hey, how's it going? Do you know what? I'm doing this thing at the moment where I'm just meeting as many like-minded people. And I'm not saying that we're like-minded, but we could be. What's your name? Oh, my name's Jade. Hey, Jade, how's it going? And then before we know it, we feel like we know each other. Then that's a relationship that's created. And then we pass that relationship on to Facebook, and then we get to know each other. Does that make sense, Jade?
Yeah.
Okay, so the last bit, Jade, okay, this is really you're gonna use your confidence now to give other people that are watching this right now confidence. You're gonna give them confidence, okay, and this is it. You're going to be Jade, and you're going to, first of all, tell them on why you're going to get to Blue Diamond, why you're going to make it happen. And the unconfident Jade would stutter, she wouldn't get her words right, she'll start laughing. But the Jade that I know now was going to say, do you know what, I'm going to make it happen because I've got my children, okay, and you got that strong why of the life that you deserve, Jade. It's not a life that, oh, it's a luxury. No, this is a birthright, Jade. You are getting back what's yours. You're getting your time back. You're going to give your children a life that they've always wanted. You're going to give them time. They're going to get you. This is your why, Jade. This is a powerful why that you have. So, Jade, okay, so tell everyone who's watching this right now on why, from this moment onwards, you're going to get to Blue Diamond.
Because I'm not going to give up. I'm going to show my 3 children that you can do anything that you set your mind to. And why am I different to everyone else? I can do it. If they can do it, I can do it. It might take me longer. I'm never going to give up. If someone says no, they've said no, I can meet someone around the corner who says yeah. So I am going to do it. You will see me with my Blue Diamond, and I'll be posting, and my kids would be proud of me, and I'll be looking back telling my grandchildren how I come to Blue Diamond and that'll be on the beach in my holiday villa when I'm retired at an early age.
And what are you going to do from this moment, okay, this moment going forward? What are you going to do differently now?
I'm going to talk to people. I'm going to step out my comfort zone.
How many people are you going to talk to a day, Jade?
To everyone I see. When I'm walking the dog, when I'm around the shop. Even if it's hi, hello, how are you doing today? The weather's good. It's network marketing. It's just getting in there, getting in the step in the right direction.
Because all I know now, Jade, there's no going back now. All I know that you're going to have this thing in your mind right now, this why, and it's going to keep bugging you every day until you start stepping outside of your comfort zone, you start meeting new people, and you start taking it 100% serious. And I promise you, whatever you put in is what you get out. And I believe you, Jade, listen to me right now. I believe you that you're going to get to Blue Diamond. And that's the least you're going to get to. Because I know from this, I can feel it. I can feel it inside of you. It's that breakthrough that you needed to really go all out. Do you feel it inside you right now?
Yeah, I do. Definitely.
Yeah.
I think my upline's going to be so proud of me, Angel. Look what I'm doing.
Powerful.
I know she's on.
You know, this is what I love. This is what I love, you know, because we have it within us. We all have it. Jade, what you don't know, Jade, is you doing this, you just breaking out that you can sing, you can do all of this stuff, and you just told people that you're going to get to Blue Diamond, you're going to make it happen. You doing this, you've just given permission to everybody else listening right now. You've just inspired. Guys, just if you feel inspired by what's just happened, Jade, what she just said, if you feel inspired, guys, write the word inspired below so I can see everyone who's written inspired below. And as you can see, guys, it's just going down, inspired. Like, you've inspired so many people, Jade. Totally inspired. I'm sitting here.
17.9, is that how many people are on?
How many?
18.
No. We got
Is that how many people?
No. We got more people than that. We got nearly 100 of them. I'm sitting here with a massive grin on my face. People are, look, everyone's inspired. Guys, you've inspired, Jade. You've inspired everyone who's listening tonight. You've just added more value to your company. The more value you add,
If I can do it.
Carry on.
I said, if I can do it, anyone can do it. I won't even walk into a pub if there's people. I won't walk in. I used to make my friends come outside because I was too scared that everyone would turn around and look at me. So if I can do it, all you can do it.
100%. You see, like, Jason's gonna walk into pubs now and just start singing "I'm a Barbie Girl." but that's it, though, Jay. You know, when you start standing out, people start coming to you. And this is like a shower, Jade. You can't have a shower on Monday and expect to be clean the following Monday if you don't have a shower every day. And it's like, if you don't use it, you lose it. So this breakthrough right now of what you're feeling right now, this is something you've got to practice and do every single day. Otherwise, you'll go back to the old Jade. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right. So write down that why. Write down your children's names, the life that you're going to give them, where you're going to be living in the world. Have it down on paper so that you see it every single day. Put it as a notification on your phone that reminds you every single day, Jade. So when you get nervous, you're like, you know what? If it takes me coming outside my comfort zone to give my family a life I've never had, I'm going to make it happen. Watch me. Watch me. Because when you die, those people that you were afraid of being judged, will they be at your funeral? No. This is your life. You are the director in your film. You're the director in your life. And this is where your life will never be the same again, Jade.
Yeah.
And what advice, just before you go, what advice would you give anyone who's listening right now? What advice would you give them?
What's the worst that can happen? If you step out your comfort zone, what is the worst that can happen? Someone say no. That's it. You're still living. You're still breathing.
That's it.
That's it. Just do it.
Powerful. Jade, you're amazing. Thank you so much, Jade. You're incredible. Thank you for doing this. Jade, just want to say goodbye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Guys, this is why I love what I do. This is why I love what I do, because we all have it. You see confident people, they just got it. They just had the self-awareness to say, okay, to be confident, it's like walking. The more you do it, the more it just becomes who you are. The more you don't have to think about it. And Jade, for you to put your hands up out of everyone, and you to do that right now, that says a lot about how serious you are in your business. Blue Diamond, put it up on your wall, that you're hitting that. Jade, it's happening right now. You're going to speak to whoever you need to speak to. You're going to do whatever you have to do. You're going to turn over every stone. Jade, I'm proud of you. I really am proud of you, Jade. So I really want to put that live coaching, guys, just to show you guys, you know what, that was just 10 minutes, you know, just 10 minutes. But, if you get more time, you can just break people free so that they're just authentic, confident in just talking about your business. You know, a lot of people in network marketing, Sometimes they're afraid to say, I'm a network marketer, because of the stereotype it's got. Own it. That's what I do. And I'm going to boss it, or I'm bossing it. Be confident in it. And when you're confident in it, what happens then is that people are like, wow, how can I get on board? Yes, people are going to read things and they go, oh my God, it's a pyramid scheme, it's this, They're only saying it because they don't know what you know. You know what you know, so own it. Have the confidence, say, this is what I do. If you don't like it, then have a good life. So guys, what I want to do as well, before we go into, I just want to talk to you about the mindset and building the confidence as well. But and talk to you about this as well. After this webinar, what I want to do with you guys is that I've got a 21-day, okay, I'm going to have a Grow Pro event. Like how I use the words, you know, GoPro, Grow Pro. I have a Grow Pro event, but you know, with the numbers that like Beth's got in her team as well, I would love to just maybe do it just for you guys. So no other network marketing company involved, just you guys, where we get together for the whole day, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And literally my events are like, if you like a Beyonce concert, I'm upstage doing my Beyonce. Everyone's laughing, smiling. We have an amazing time. We bring everyone's individuals. They come in as individuals and then they leave as one. They leave as one. So when you have like a whole team of your downline together and they're like, you know what? I didn't know that was your why. Wow, you know, I feel that connection because that's my why too. When you're teaming together where you're just like, it's not one of us, right? If one of us is hanging back, we're going to help that person. We're all going to be one. So that event, this is what we do at the event. We really work on getting breakthroughs, communication skills, mindset skills, giving you the know-how, the strategies to be able to boss your business, to add so much value that you're getting to the top of the compensation plan. Because whatever value you add to any company is the value, is the return you get, is the money, is the byproduct of it. So that event, guys, and I know a lot of you guys are up north as well, so I thought of doing it in the Midlands. I'm going to speak to Beth about this after as well, but doing it in the Midlands so people can come from the south and the north and we can get together like 300 or maybe 500 people and literally we all day full like immersing in where we go for it the whole day, and it's going to be like £10 a ticket, guys. So I want to make it really, like, really affordable, so that you guys come, so that when you experience one of these events, just one, you're gonna be like, when's the next one? Like, you're gonna tell everybody else, and then I want to have these events where there's thousands, and we do small, intimate events with your teams as well, because I believe in Valentus, I believe in your business, I believe with the right mindset, the right confidence, you're going to smash your company, your team. You're going to be an effective leader. You're going to have the communication skills to strategically use your story to connect people and to be able to talk about your why and to talk using your tonality, your facial expressions, so that people can understand and follow what you're saying. And you can take them to wherever you want to take them, to a place where they're like, you know what? It's a no-brainer. I want to get on board. So that's the whole event idea. And what I thought about it as well, to get people prepared, was that I'm going to create a 21-day bulletproof confidence program. And in this program, it will be on Facebook, a private group on Facebook. And same again, we'll have £1 a day for 21 days, because it takes 21 days to create a new habit. And in this program, we do mindset mastery. So we go more into depth of the mindset. We measure your growth. So from your growth at the start to growth when you finish. And then when you finish, the event happens. So then you can go to the event and we can talk about it. Everyone meets everyone and it just brings the two together. It marries the two together. Accountability. You want to get to Blue Diamond. You want to get to Triple Diamond. You want to get to those places. This is your accountability. You say it out loud, you're doing it, and you're putting the mental work in daily. You're reading the books. You're investing in yourself daily. And then we have challenges that grow you outside of your comfort zone. So we can have more of these webinars, more of these things where you're doing stuff outside of your comfort zone on a day-to-day basis. You're approaching maybe 10 people, 15 people, 20 people a day. You're doing speed networking challenges where you're getting yourself out there, just building relationships. You're creating a brand so people, they buy you rather than what you do. And when they buy you, they want to get involved with whatever you do. And then turn every stone. A lot of us say, I want to be here, but what you do on a day-to-day basis doesn't look like it. Like what you're doing is not going to get you to where you need to be. So let's create a mentality where you turn over every stone and you get to where you need to be. Because when you get there, guys, you can rest then. When you get to that place and that money is in a place where you've got the money in the bank, which allows you to go, money can't solve all problems, but it can help you to just be present and to say, do you know what, money's coming in without me physically working or worrying or stressing about bills. So that's what I want to share with you guys as well. So it's £1 a day, so it's 21 days, £1 a day. That's for the 21-day program, and it's going to go into the event, which is on May the 6th, and the venue's going to be confirmed. It's going to be in the Midlands. We're going to have a 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. event, all in. You leave like just not drained, but like you just absorb so much and you've put so much out. We make it really practical as well. So I just wanted to put that because I know a lot of people will drop off. So I want to go back into the juicy bit now, guys. So we've done the live coaching. I'm not sure if you know this man. Well, if you don't, maybe you've been hiding in a dark corner somewhere. This is Tony Robbins, and he has got millions of followers around the world. Being in your company, you have to be that magnet where people love to be around you. You walk into a room, you light that room up. Confidence plays a big key in this. Being able to be comfortable in your own skin. And this is something that I got from learning from people like Tony, where if you see how many people are in that audience, how many people are looking at him, judging him, but does that affect him? No. He's just present. He's there. He's got the confidence. He doesn't seek validation. So many of us are always seeking validation, always worrying about what others are thinking of us. When you remove that, you then become the people magnet. And then when you become someone like a Tony Robbins, where you're just you, and you have that wow factor about you, like in your company then, people are drawn, they're drawn to you. They're drawn to you, and when they're drawn to you, then they're interested in what you do. So the self-confidence, this is where the self-confidence comes into it, because did Tony Robbins, when he first stepped on a stage, was he that confident? No. He was probably nervous as hell, crazy, like sweating. But look at him now. Millions of followers around the world. So I want to share this with you guys, okay, the mindset in layman's terms, so that we can really, all of us can understand it. So first of all, top right, where you can see the MacBook. I want you to imagine the MacBook, right? The MacBook is the mindset. So when you're born, your parents, they give you this MacBook. They program the language in the MacBook based on where you live. So in that MacBook, it's speaking English. You had no choice in what language you could speak. It was already installed in that MacBook. And then your parents would install a software into the laptop, the MacBook. And then depending on whatever software was on that laptop, that's what's running your life. That's what's running the MacBook. And then you go to school and they teach you A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, then you can use the keyboard. So you know your ABCs, you know your 1, 2, 3s. You know how to use Excel. And you know, like they teach you how to use things that you can do offline. They can teach you how to change your background. So just keep relating this to the mind. Okay, so you have this MacBook that the things that you can do on a MacBook are endless. But they've only taught you how to use a keyboard and the basics. And then your friends teach you where the games are, so you can play solitaire and play all those little games that are on the MacBook. A lot of us live our life up into our 50s, 60s, and we never take the time in understanding how the MacBook truly works and trying new keys and downloading new software. So this is something that I found in a place where I could no longer run the same software. I could no longer run the same software in my life because of the situation that I was in. I was forced to change the software. Like it went black. I couldn't go on that software no more. But then I downloaded the new software. And when I downloaded the new software, this software was my blueprint. It was life on my terms. And I could do what I wanted to do. And what I learned from creating this new software, before I didn't have the Wi-Fi switched on. So people are saying, you know what, I'm not that good, I'm average, I'm all right. You only feel like you're average because you haven't got the Wi-Fi switched on. You've just been doing the same stuff day in, day out. And the things that you say that you're not great at, you've only done it a handful of times. So when you can turn that Wi-Fi on, you realize the potential that you have within you. And you start to realize things like a heavy piece of metal, a plane, to fly through the sky, that was created by the human mind. The light bulb, all of these things around us were created by the human mind. So when you create when you can have access to understanding how to turn the Wi-Fi on, you can create things, you can bring things to this world that this world's never seen before. You can get to the top of your business in the fastest time. You just need to download the right software. So the bottom right is the picture of the mind. Okay, so we have two minds. If you've got a pen and paper, write this down. Two minds. We've got the conscious mind and we have the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is where it stores all of your beliefs, who you think you are, on how you see the world, on how much money you get, on all of your habits, your identities. They're all stored in your subconscious mind. So you could have stories that are running in your life that are preventing you from being successful. You're having stories that you have to change those stories so that you can get to triple diamond and blue diamond and get to those places. You need to change the story. And then the top is the conscious mind. This is the mind that says, like Jade said, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to get to blue diamond. I'm going to make it happen. That's the conscious mind. The conscious mind has the ability to say, I'm going to do this. And it has the ability to reject things. Your subconscious mind has to accept everything around you. So if you've got toxic people in your life that are telling you, naysayers, telling you that you can't do it, telling you stuff, the more you hear it, the subconscious can't reject. It will take it on board and you'll start to develop self-doubt. But the conscious mind can say, an idea comes in, you can accept it or you can reject it. And that line that goes straight through the middle is called the BS line. The BS line stands for, no, it doesn't stand for bullshit. It stands for belief system. So if I said to you, pigs are blue, it goes to your conscious, goes past that line and goes, doot, 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 false information, and you don't accept it. So what we have to do, guys, we have to understand that if you want to be successful in anything, in your business, you have to change the beliefs and the stories that are in your subconscious, that are deep down. People read books and they cover it. They're not truly fixed from within. They just cover it, cover it, cover it, cover it. They have good days and down days, good days and down days. Just imagine if you had a mindset that woke you up before your alarm clock every single day. Regardless if there was sun out or if it was raining, you were doing it, you were consistent. If you have that mindset, you're going to be successful. So what we have to do is we have to change the stories, the beliefs, because how you see life isn't how life is. It's just your lens, your perception. You can change your perception And when you change your perception, you get a whole new picture on life. You can then create a belief. There's a quote that says, if those who say I can and those who say I can't are both usually right. So if you think you can or can't, you're right. How do you change that? You change that belief. Do you know how you change it? You change it by changing what you do, changing what you see, feel, hear, do every single day. Repetition. Do you know how you change stories in your head? Repetition. But so many of us are trying to lose weight in a bakery. You have to have the right at-home environment. You need to be surrounded by, you need to write your goals down, short-term, mid-term, long-term goals. You need to see them on a day-to-day basis. You need to have a vision board, because the mind can't determine what's real and what's not real. When you see your vision and you go through it every single morning, you start creating the characteristics, the beliefs. Most importantly is the belief. You create the beliefs. You believe you're already there. So you start walking, talking, and acting as if you are already there. So to change someone's environment, if you want to learn French, this is a great metaphor to use. If you want to learn French, you can buy the app and maybe listen to it once a week. That's going to take you a long time to speak fluently in French. But if you want to speak fluent, you've got to be in the right environment. So you've got to move to France and be around the culture. And then before you know it, the subconscious mind can't reject, and you start speaking French. The same thing is with your friends. You know people since you've known since children, but are they really your friends? Are they just comfortable with you? We have to start seeing who we surround ourselves with, because if you surround yourself with successful people, you become successful. If you surround yourself with losers, you become a loser. We write this down, we are a product of our environment. We are a product of our environment. So those who are the most successful in the business, they do the most in work in here. They have the right environment. So create the right environment in your household. Your gratitude, your why, your vision, seeing that every single morning. When you see that and you go through that every single morning, you're committed, you're hungry, you're consistent. And then you start having it lodged in your subconscious, and it becomes who you are. And it takes 21 days to create a new habit. Just that consistency for 21 days. And like I said before, guys, you know, at the bottom left, there's a blueprint. In life, there's a blueprint. One looks like a square, and a square is what society, the school, they mold you in this square. So you're just a square, so you fit in the box. But you was born a star. So all we need to do now is to return you back to that original shape that you were born to be. And you start becoming fearless, and you start being authentic, and you start just being yourself, and start owning yourself, and knowing that it's okay to be different, and own that. So when you want self-confidence, guys, it's stored in the subconscious mind. You're confident that you can walk. Why? Because of the repetition. There's times how many times you've walked in your life, you don't even doubt it. The same applies with confidence. Like, you can be confident in speaking on a stage, but when it comes to flying a plane, you're not confident. Why? Because maybe you've never had a lesson before, but you know the process. Now we know the process, guys. This is the great thing. Now we know the process. What that does, how it helps us, is that we just need to do it again and again and again and again and again and again and again, and you fail your way to success. That's powerful. You know that process now. If I want to be confident in anything, if I want to be confident in bringing people in my team, I go out there and I hear someone that knocks me down. I get rejected. It hurts. Yes, it hurts. Ouch, ouch. But there's something, guys, that's going to keep you committed. And let me talk about this one here. It's your why, right? What gets you out of bed before your alarm clock is your why. So many of us get distracted by the TV, we get distracted by other people's businesses and just looking around and getting ourselves lost on YouTube videos and Facebook funny videos and just so many distractions in this world. We have to stay consistent. And to stay consistent is you have to focus on your why every single day. It has to be a part of your morning routine. Because to change your life, guys, to change how you currently think is like me saying to you, stop speaking English, start speaking Japanese. That's how hard it is. This is what I'm talking about, guys. When you want to be successful, you have to go all in. But what's going to get you to go upstream against the grain is your why. And I know right now, if your house was on fire and had your loved ones inside, you wouldn't think for a second you'd go in that house. That would make you fearless to go in the house to rescue your family. So you would do that for your family in that situation. We just need to transfer that into your business. That it's no longer a hobby. It's no longer I'm doing only 40%, 50%. I'm going to do it. I'm going to stick at it. I'm going to make it happen. My why is big. I'm going to change what I do on a day-to-day basis. And if you change what you do, you change your results. Show me your daily routine and I'll show you where you're going to be. And it's powerful, guys. If you find something that you want to live for that's bigger than yourself, a mission, whether it's your children, a business, a non-profit, whatever, that pulls you to achieve, which is far more sustainable than to push yourself to. You can only push yourself for so long. So many people that don't have that big mission, they just want to play average. That's willpower. And that only lasts so long that you give up. And you can give up on yourself, but you can't give up on your family. You can't give up on other people and achieving those goals that you want to achieve in this life. You can't give up on helping others. Connect that big mission. If you've got a team of people, know that you're not just doing this for yourself. You're going to do it for your team, your downline. You've got to learn to love them, genuinely love your downline. And what you want for your family, want it for their family. This is why you must succeed. This is why it must happen for you. The bigger the why, the less excuses you can use. When you need something, excuses don't work. So what steps, guys? You want to be self-confident. What steps can you take? How to be more confident in 21 days. Create a habit. Do things that scare you daily. So for example, if you're used to just saying generic questions to people like, hey, it's a good day today, spice it up. Do things just to make it awkward, to give you a bit more confidence. Like you could ask them something like, this is what I used to do. Hey, I'll go to someone at a bus stop. What would you rather be? A frog or a kangaroo? And they look at me like, why on earth did you just ask me that? And I'm feeling awkward. This is awkward. But then they start laughing and then, ouch. But then I start doing it and I start becoming comfortable. And if you can do that, like something crazy like that, what it does then, when it comes to just speaking to people, genuinely talking to someone, saying, hey, how's it going? We live in a world where no one speaks to each other. I'm going to break the pattern. What's your name? That becomes easy. Do things that scare you daily. Fear, what does it stand for? False evidence appearing real. Your mind loves you. Your mind loves you, but it wants to keep you alive. And it gets confused between a danger and something that's not a danger. And we feel fear when we speak on stage, or we feel fear when we hear a no, we feel fear when we speak to a stranger. But your life's not a threat. Your life's not a threat. It's like you're not going to die from doing this. So when you can recondition your mindset and do it over and over again, the mind goes, "Don't." It makes sense now. I don't need to be fearful in these situations. I don't need to be fearful speaking on a stage or speaking to someone about the business. I feel comfortable. Duh. But you can only get to have that through repetition. So you got to go through the awkward, comfortable. Then create your at-home environment. So have affirmations on your wall. And when you say your affirmations, don't just say them for the sake of saying them, like, hey, I'm more confident. I'm so happy and grateful. No, I am so happy, be happy and grateful, feel grateful right now. I'm so happy and grateful right now. I'm becoming more confident every single day. I'm becoming more confident. You start walking, talking, acting, and feeling confident every single day. So you've got affirmations on your fridge, on your bedroom wall, the mirror. The power of affirmations, guys, is that what you repeatedly say, you become, you create. Be the master of your tongue and not the slave to your words. Be the master of your tongue and not the slave to your words. The mind's like a genie. What comes out of the mouth, the mind goes, if you go, I'm always attracting the wrong people in my life. People are going to say no to me. People are going to, yep, that person's going to say no. It goes, and then you start attracting all the wrong people. That's when the law of attraction starts to kick in. So be the master of your tongue. Be aware of what you're saying. Only say what you want. Focus on what you want and not what you don't. So many of us fail because we focus on the problem rather than the solution. So create the at-home environment allows you to focus on the things that you want. So you're seeing the house, you're seeing what you're going to give back to people. If you want to create orphanages around the world, all of these missions that you have, something that's close to your heart, the life you're going to give your family, where you're going to travel in the world with them, how much time you're going to spend with them, seeing that on a day-to-day basis, and then your focus is going to be directed to the things that you want. Then you start attracting it and going, oh my God, this is crazy. What a coincidence. No, it's not a coincidence. It's because whatever you focus on, you see. Because it's always been around you, but you didn't see it before because you're focused on the things that, maybe the bad things, and you didn't see the good things in life. Your mind can only focus on one thing at a time. Whatever you focus on, you see. So when you create the right environment, when you can Jackie Chan a TV, like if you watch TV, maybe like film there, here and then, but when you're watching those adverts, that's going straight into the subconscious, straight in. And it's using up space. Sometimes people say, oh, I just have the TV off, background noise. That's going in here. And when you buy your handbags or you buy something, you think you're buying it. You're not buying it. You've been sold it. You were just unconsciously being fed this information. Everything you have, you've been sold. It's marketing. This is why marketing's £1 billion industry. So yeah, so have the right environment. Read more. Leaders are readers. Read the right books. Learn. So create the right environment. That means your upline. Be around your upline. Be around people who are making the money and they have the business that you want to have. How can you be around those people? Observe those people. They've done it. They have the recipe. They have the know-how. But when you surround yourself with those people, they influence you. So your environment, guys, create the right environment and implement the self-confidence. Confidence is this. The more you do it, the more confident you are. The more you do it, the more confident you are. It's just repetition and creating the right environment so that it's a growth environment. Then you want to walk, talk, and act. This is powerful. If you lack self-confidence, start pulling your shoulders back. Just do it right now. Sit in your chair, pull your shoulders back, lift your chin up. Feel confident. Feel like you're a 10 on that scale. How do you feel when you're a 10? How do you feel when you are a 10? The more you do this, the mind goes, okay, we're confident. And the more you do it, you then become that person you was trying to be. The you that you've always wanted to be. When you start to walk, talk, and act. Walk, talk, and act. So on this compensation plan, start walking, talking, and acting as if you are already there. Then you create characteristics, the traits, but most importantly, the belief. Once you believe it, you then achieve it. Observe successful people. See how they walk. See how they talk, how they breathe, how they sit. I used to go into coffee shops in like Mayfair and just watch really successful people and see how they would sit and how they would act. And I'd copy their body language, observe people. And when you observe people, you can create the traits to become a leader. The last one as well, guys, if you're telling yourself that you're not confident, you're creating a belief that you're not confident. You need to create a story that you are confident. That story goes like this. I'm confident because I do things that scare me. Day to day, I invest in myself. I'm growing on a day-to-day basis. And every single day I take action. I am confident. I am. And when you create this new story, it goes, okay, this is the story, this is the software, this is the program. We're running from that program. And the more you know your business inside out, the more confident you are about talking to other people about the business. You're relaxed. You come from a place of not being needy to get people on your team to being picky. And when you're picky, people are like, oh my God, please pick me. Please, please, please. And then you can start to qualify people. Then you have the right people in your business. They're attracted to you because you have the traits of a leader, because you're confident. So to create that confidence within you, we all have it within us, but you just practice it like anything. Like going to the gym, when you first work out, you're sore, it hurts. But the more you do it, what happens then? You then become comfortable. And then you have to go up the weights. So it's the same thing with the mind. The more you do it, the more confident you get. So guys, that was the breakthrough right to tonight, guys. I want to share that with you guys. The confidence, how we become confident, we change our story. You change your story, you change your whole life. Your mind, if you don't control it, somebody else will. The people that you live with will influence how you operate. So you have to control your mind. You control it by attaching that why to it. Why are you doing this? Why are you on board with this business? How serious are you? When you have that why just embedded inside of you, you're like, you know what? I'm the one person out of everyone watching tonight that's really going to take action and then step up. And everyone around is going to go, wow, I can see the difference. I know there's someone watching this tonight who can feel that and who is ready to step up. Confidence is yours. No one's born with it. You can have it by practice, just by doing things that scare you. Hearing so many no's that it just rubs off you like water off a duck's back. No, they didn't see the opportunity. Next opportunity. Next person. No. Play a song with it. You can only hear so many no's. But just imagine if you had the confidence to say, you know what? That's okay. That's fine. But you start valuing your time and qualifying people, and you're in a place where they're coming to you. They're aware of how valuable your time is. And you have to have that self-confidence to be able to have that about you. And anyone can access this. You just got to have a strong why, and you got to spend time on your mind, on yourself. So, just out of interest, guys, I want to see everyone who's watching right now, just a comment below. And then I'll answer a few of your questions as well. Just a comment below. Who's interested, guys, in the program and the event? If you're committed for the next 21 days, we'll start Monday. And this is purely about mindset, because I said that you're bringing more people in your downline. You're more committed, and you're showing up 120%. How many people? So, yes, 100%, yes. This is good. And what's going to happen, guys? What's going to happen to everyone who's involved with this? This is not just for yourself. Everyone in this team is going to get to know each other. Everyone in the group is going to get to know each other, and you're going to push each other. So when you have those days when you're using excuses, you've got 5 calls, 6 messages on WhatsApp, Facebook message saying, what's going on? And you have that accountability where you sign your signature for the next 21 days just to show yourself what you can achieve in just 21 days. and how confident you can be in just 21 days. It's going to be powerful. It really is going to be powerful. And then we'll have the event, okay, on the 6th of May at the end of it, which will be like the sort of graduation, the final pinnacle, the breakthrough, and we get people on stage going, do you know what? I couldn't do this I couldn't do this a month ago. Now I'm on stage speaking. To get you in groups up and speaking and being that leader and getting people to do what you want them to do as a leader, as a speaker. Yes, 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 amazing. So guys, before we tune off, just need to plug the charger into the MacBook before it runs out. Questions, guys. What questions do you have tonight, guys? Just do a quick Q&A. What questions do you have? What do you want me to answer right now while I'm here? And also as well, guys, if you are on Facebook, add me to Facebook, Warren Ryan. My picture is myself and Tony Robbins. That's my profile picture, myself and Tony Robbins, Warren Ryan. Do add me on Facebook as well, guys. And if you've got any value from tonight, any aha moments, or you thought, do you know what, this is amazing, let me know on Facebook, tag me, say my name, tag me, let me know the feedback. Because I always love, whenever I give, because I give them, I go all in, guys, all in. Whenever I go all in, I do like to have feedback to see how it went and how I can improve as well. Okay, so Angel said, any other events? Well, do you know what? I do a lot of events, so depending on what type of events you want to attend, so we can speak about that. Angel, add me on Facebook as well. I'm always on Facebook, guys. That's where I kind of run a lot of stuff that I do. Okay, so how do you deal with the embarrassment of rejection when you were on about the bus stop situation? Do you just walk away? Amanda, love it. Okay, so how do you deal with rejection? You don't take it personal. So I'm here to build my confidence. I'm going to ask a random question. I don't care what they say. I'm going to grow in this situation. I'm going to tell my mind that I'm not in danger. So I feel the rejection. Ouch. It hurts. I feel awkward. But then the more you do it, you justify it to the mind, and the mind goes, okay, actually, guys, don't make him feel awkward no more. Don't make you feel awkward no more. False alarm. And then you get relaxed and comfortable. Then you can start singing, and you can start doing anything that you want to do. And then when you grab attention, people are like, wow, you're different. Wow, I want to get to know you. So for me, when I sing in public places, that would help me to speak on stage, so that I can speak in front of thousands of people and just be myself and say, hey guys, what's going on? This is Warren, Inspire, Ryan. Are you ready, guys, to be inspired? Are you ready to change your life? And I can just be in the moment. I don't have to worry about, what am I going to say next? What if I forget what I'm going to say? I'm not in here, I'm out there. So yeah, that's the answer to your question, Amanda. I missed the start, so please just tell me about the event on the 20 days, please. Okay, Samantha, it's very direct, I love it. So the program is that it's £1 a day, and on this program, it's accountability that I want to create a challenge where you guys are going to get a minimum of like 5 people in your team. So we go all out. I mean, like, maybe, I'm not sure how many people you phone on a day-to-day basis, like who you know list and all of that sort of stuff, but just to really go all out and just get you to those places and that compensation plan, so you can look at your bank and say, do you know what, it was worth it. And you have that stability if you can go full-time, be a full-time network marketer, so you can be at home with your loved ones. And then that program will lead on to the event, the GrowPro event on the 6th of May, 10 to 5 p.m. So you can just do the program, or you can do both. So the GrowPro event will be the whole kind of like graduation, celebration, breakthrough event. Everyone's loving life. We're going through your fears, breaking them through, do scenarios where people are like interviewing other people and getting confident with your communication skills and doing all of that, and just making it like a Beyonce concert mixed with self-development. That's what I call it. So Sarah's asked, how do you go from chatting to strangers, I'm good at that, love that, to swapping details and keeping in touch? Okay, so women, you're going to understand this a lot. A man comes up to you and goes, all right, love, you look hot. Can I have your number? Your reply is like, no. You get it all the time, men. Duh. So you build the relationship first. The relationship is this: being genuinely interested in the people you're speaking to, not, I want to get your details. Hello. No, you have to have the right intentions. I want to get to know you because I believe I can genuinely help you. But also, you can help me. So yeah, and you build that relationship up where you find out what you have in common. And you only find out what you have in common by getting to know them. So many of us just want to talk about ourselves. Me, 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 me. People love to talk about themselves. So you want to build rapport with someone? Let them talk about themselves. But be genuinely interested in what they're talking about and listen. And then you'll get to a place where you're like, I feel like I know you. Or they might say it before you. When you're breathing at the same pace, that's instant rapport. Like, you wouldn't ask for details unless everything was together. You're building rapport, touch. They're not crossing their arms speaking to you. They start to open up. Little signs in their body will start to open up. And then, do you know what? Are you on Facebook? And from Facebook, you're just speaking to them on Facebook. And they get to see you. But to be genuinely, that's the trick, guys. To be genuinely interested in people. Not, oh, I want to get the blue diamond and I want to just get you on my team. And then, yeah, that's going to get you to Blue Diamond. So many people think like that, and so many people fail doing that. I can help you, have that in your mind, like giving, and it's a sin. They feel like you're giving them something rather than taking. So that's what I would say to that, Sarah. How do I project I'm a leader on Facebook? How do I become the person people want to follow, watch, and join? Nicole, one word, value. Give value. So something that you're passionate about, who is your ideal client? Who is the ideal client? Where do they shop? How old are they? And speak to that person. Don't try to speak. People get quotes from the internet and go, just those generic motivational quotes, and they hit everyone. Speak to your ideal person. And your ideal client, you're going to get people in your team who don't fit that match, but you want to speak to that person on your Facebook, add so much value, then you'll start attracting these people. So for me, it was like, I want to help people have a voice. So I talk about public speaking, I talk about living on your terms, speaking up, becoming authentic, just being yourself. So my value is just that, and I attract people who want that. So use the right bait to attract the people that you want and keep showing up. Don't do a post once a blue moon. Keep showing up. Do Facebook Live videos. If you haven't done Facebook Live videos, do them. Get out of the box. Get out. Be seen. Yes, people are going to go, but people are going to love you. People that don't like you will never buy from you. So it doesn't matter. So what? But people that want to buy from you, if you're not being seen, they're like, I want to buy from you, but I don't know you. Be seen. Be seen, add value to your ideal client, and you will become a magnet. Great question, by the way. Okay, so I've been pushing myself to start conversations. I just can't and turn them into my opportunity. I need to work on the part. In a part and walk away kicking myself. Okay, so you still have an awkwardness about selling. You need to build your relationship on money and the whole opportunity. You have to see it's like, for example, would you feel awkward in going into a park or going to someone and saying, here's £100? Because this is what's happening, guys. You're giving them an opportunity that's priceless. Why are we feeling awkward to talk about it? Unless we have a hidden agenda and we want them more than I want to give them the opportunity. That's when we've got to speak to ourselves and say, do you know what? I genuinely want to have that person. And then you, boom, let's do this. Let's make this happen. And it's a different feeling, a completely different feeling. So don't feel embarrassed at all. Be direct. Make sure they're the right person. You're not just asking anyone because you're in that scarcity mindset. Have abundance. Only attract, like if you attract the right gems, the diamonds, attract the diamonds. When you attract the diamonds, you only, like, if you had 5 diamonds in your team, you know? How do we get on the program? Perfect. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to send everyone an email regarding the program and the link as well. So you'll get the link and the email, and I'll talk to Beth as well. So go and speak, if you speak to Beth, or I'll give Beth the details, and then Beth can share it with everyone who's watching. I've recorded this as well. So anyone in your downline who's not on this tonight, they can watch it and see it. So we're going to start on Monday. So guys, it's been a pleasure. It's been amazing. It's been incredible. And I'm so happy, guys, that you've got so much value. Add me on Facebook, Warren, Ryan, and then tell me what value you got. If it something really hit you tonight, please share it with me. Share it on my Facebook. I want to hear it. I want to get to know you guys. I haven't seen your face. You see me? I want to see you. I want to see what you look like, guys. Especially Jade. If you're still watching this, add me on Facebook. Message me. Tell me that I want to see your face. Blue diamond, guys. Before we leave, okay. By the way, guys, write this below. I will. I can. I must. Write it below, guys. I love you guys, man. You guys are amazing. I will, I can, I must. 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 Guys, this is action time right now. We don't just take it on board, we apply action. Let's make it happen. Let's do this. Let's go all out. I want the CEO of your company to go, who is that person? Wow. Let's do this now, guys. Let's 60%, let's go all in. All in. Confidence. Speak to everyone. Turn over every stone and make it happen. Turn over every stone. Be starving for success. Starving, hungry, like, give me the food. Go and look for it. Create the opportunities. You've got an amazing opportunity, guys. Read what your upline's reading, plus more. Surround yourself with winners, and it's going to happen, guys. The confidence, once you have that confidence, guys, you're successful. Once you have, right? Once you have, Dave Jordan better get running. I'm coming for him. That's it, Amanda. This is what it's all about. That's it. Consistency. Bring the consistency, guys. Every single day, keep showing up. And for those people that are on the program, the 21-day bulletproof confidence program, we're going for it. We're going all out. Just watch. Mark my words. We're going all out, guys. It's been a pleasure. And stay in touch. Do add me on Facebook, and I can't wait to speak to all of you. This is Warren Inspire Ryan. Thank you so much.